Man, it's so hot. Where's rain if you need it? But anyway, howdy ho. So this is the cleanup video now. After I finish the sawmill, freaking hell, firewood shed. Yeah, that one. Why do I keep messing those two up? It's just so wrong. But after I finish that thing, I told you guys that I'm gonna do like a massive cleanup of the property. Basically, this is it. The goal is to clean up everything that I don't want on the property. Just take it away. And I'm thinking, actually I'm hoping I have a lot of that. A lot of junk that I want to take away. And not in just one location. I think I'm just gonna do the entire property. Yeah, not just a single spot like I did with the barn cleanup video. This time I'm gonna focus on the entire property. And I guess my primary goal is just to make extra room and get rid of unnecessary stuff. And I'm gonna burn what I'm allowed to burn. Everything else will go to the recycle center or the scrapyard. And currently I'm not really sure if I'm gonna haul the scrap away myself. And there's a little scrapyard in a city that's pretty close to us. So that's like a 5-minute drive. Maybe I can haul it away myself. But it kind of depends how much I'm gonna get. And I think I'm just gonna collect all of it here. And by the end of the story, we're gonna decide if I'm gonna order a truck or haul it away myself. You know, luckily I don't have like a lot to clean up. The worst spot is near the tractor shed. That's pretty bad, but everything else is manageable, I would say. I have like four spots total that I need to focus on. And I'm gonna start off with the main house. Now I've done several cleanup attempts already on the attic area. You guys probably remember that even. Now mostly I'm gonna store everything that I want to throw away into the little warehouse I have over there. You know, I would say that like half the shelves are still empty. Plus there's plenty of room up there. So I'm hoping that I can maybe store everything into this building. And just kind of keep all the stuff in one location. I think that's the best option. And if you need something, then you know, okay, it's there on a shelf somewhere, and you don't need to dig it out from a bunch of other stuff. Like there's something buried under other stuff. You don't need to do that. It's already there on the shelf. Just kind of grab it, go do your business. But yeah, the main house, attic plus the bottom floor. Then the cabin, carport area, that's filled with nonsense. And then finally we're gonna focus on the tractor shed area, because that's the worst at the moment. And I'm hoping to... Wait a minute, that's 3, I said 4. I guess it's 3, yeah, sorry, my bad. But I'm hoping to finish it all by the end of this video. And hopefully we'll have a nice clean, garbage-free homestead afterwards. So I think let's just kind of get to work. The first thing I'm gonna do is take all the books back to where I took them from. And they've just kind of been sitting on the table here. And I figured I'm not gonna take them up there. It's a lot of work for starters. So I'm just gonna take them back to the barn. I can nicely place them on the shelves there. Now, in order to preserve the books a bit more, I'm gonna wrap them all in plastic. I don't have any plans for these books, but maybe someday someone will also. The plastic will protect them from moisture damage and also cat pees. Stupid mafia cats in the village, man. They just pee everywhere. Oh man, this is gonna take forever. Luckily not for you guys though. Should be a bunch of beeps and boops. Beep boop beep. Oota, see oli piip-puup. Piip-puup. Kumb see oli nüüd, ma ei mäleta. Esimese panin, teise panin ka vist. See on piip-puup. Pohhui noh. I think by the end of the video I'm gonna have this place pretty much back. I'm gonna try to conserve as much space as possible, but I think it's gonna be pretty whacked. Okay, that takes care of that bit. Anyone wanna buy a carpet? I swear it has no cat pee on it. But let's just kind of continue. About the woodworking workshop tools though, I'm not really sure at the moment if I'm going to move them right now. I actually want to set up a temporary woodworking workshop in the Firewood shed. So I'm probably going to take most of the stuff there, but now I'm not really sure if I'm going to do it in this video. I need to order up some steel for that part. But we'll see. We'll see if we get that far. Bunch of shit. About the chainsaws though. Okay, so this one my cousin brought home. He found it in a junkyard. He never got it to work. I also tried at some point. Same situation, couldn't get it to work. I'm gonna try. If it doesn't go, then I'm gonna scrap it, send it back to the scrapyard where it came from. This thing had like a really weird starting sequence. Button up, trigger down. I don't need 20-year-old chainsaws that might or might not work. And this is a new saw, so this definitely works. This is a very old saw. My grandpa's Echo CS 3600. This thing is very old. Most likely older than I am. There's something in there. Smells like gasoline. Really? Okay then. The trigger button doesn't work though, also smokes like cigarettes. The engine seems to burr nicely. The trigger button just doesn't do anything. Probably some linkage that's unconnected or broken. That part is broken. And I'm not gonna throw this away because this is my grandpa's chainsaw. Even if I don't use it, it's still like history to me. This is my second grandpa's chainsaw. The guy bought this one because that one didn't work very well anymore. It has no fuel in it. Oh, how convenient. Fuel. Now, as I recall, this worked. Everything on it works. Brake, starter, choke, starting button. But it had a problem with chain oiler. It never really worked out of the box. And always the bar would get like blue, very hot. And the oiler would never work. Even if they replaced the pump out or channel or whatever does the oiling business on this thing. It never really worked out of the box, and that's why I always hated this chainsaw. Kowalski 137 still burrs. And this is my main chainsaw. I've had it ever since 2014 when I started remodeling or renovating the sauna. Been working with it ever since then. No, it's a great saw, I would say. Kind of lacking in power, but not by much. Does need some maintenance though. Like that thing is broken, the anti-vibration thing, and that broke off again. So I'm gonna try to find some parts for it, get this fixed at least. That's my current chainsaw collection. Well, I have a Makita powered battery one as well, but Santa Claus took it away somewhere. What an ass clown. You know, speaking of broken tools, some that I've been either unable to fix or just haven't bothered with. I think I should just kind of throw most of them away. This one actually works, but it has a broken drive belt on it. Now, I've been unable to find a replacement belt in Estonia, but there's one in, I think it was in Lithuania or Poland, somewhere in that direction. So I could possibly get it there. So I'm not gonna throw this away. This one has a broken motor on it. I think. Oh, yeah. It just smokes a lot. And it has no power. Whatever. This just kind of stopped working. No idea. This has a busted motor on it. Busted motor on it. Well, actually, I don't know. This guy just stopped working out of the blue. I haven't even bothered to check what the issue might be. What? It fixed itself. That is the best repair job ever. Maybe this guy healed itself as well. Might as well check. Oh. Very angry noises. Yeah. Bunch of sparks and angry noises. Not good. And smoke as well. No idea. Can't even remember. Oh, it doesn't have the switch thing. That's why it didn't work. Yeah. This one actually does work, but it's missing the switch. I'm not gonna throw this away though. This guy. Very angry noises. Also, it seems like something's melting inside there. Burned out motor, most likely. Oh, I need to move to a different spot. Too much death smoke here. This one had like a busted switch controller or something like that. I think I just kind of didn't bother to deal with it anymore. And basically, everything on it should work, but once you press the trigger switch, there's like a computer or little controller for that. That thing is busted and it does not send any signals to the motor in order to spin. So I'm probably gonna get rid of that as well. This thing as well. I did order parts for it. You guys maybe remember this one. But after I paid the $100 for the parts, about a month later, I got a message that sorry, parts are unavailable. So I kinda just ditched trying to fix that one up. Plus I probably can't remember even how to put it together anymore. This one doesn't work. Parts. This is garbage. That's garbage. So I'm gonna get rid of these. All of these. Actually might need that. And that. And that. Don't need that. At least I can give this stuff away for free. Maybe someone else might be able to fix them out. And someone remind me to buy parts for those two. I'm most likely gonna forget. Let's continue. And this is a bit... basically all these boxes are filled with some sort of screws or bolts. But yeah, the issue is that they're all different. They're not the same. However, I do have a plan. So I bought a buttload of these things. They were very cheap, like $3 each. I'm pretty sure I bought like 20 of them, but it seems like someone has stolen half of them. Santa Claus, what in the name of hell have you brought me? Oh, by the way, I'm not done. I just need to move the camera a bit because we're running out of frame space. Look at this unnormality, guys. This is just insane. And can you believe it? Santa Claus sent me a message yesterday. He told me, "Good news, dude. I got you a bunch of screws." Yeah, terrific. Can't wait until I get them. Yeah, I think I need to put this great sortation project on a little pause. I clearly don't have enough of empty boxes to sort this crap out. I'm guessing my goal would be to kinda put the same lengths in a single box, but also make sure that the dips are the same, so you don't need different drives for different screws. But yeah, I need to go buy more of these. Thinking like 20 maybe. You might need this. Looks like one is broken. Still, might need it. Apparently these things are very expensive. Whoops. It's part of the Kingsmobile. I found this thing. Look at that. It hasn't even been opened yet. It's brand new. It doesn't even have like a brand on it. It's just hammer drill. Who made it? No. No idea, man. It's just a hammer drill. 650 watts. I'm pretty sure this is the type of drill that breaks after the 5th or 6th hole. Probably costs less. What is that? I don't know. The thing probably costs less than having like a dinner at McDonald's or something. Brand new out of the box. It was sealed. And it works. You know what? I'm not gonna throw it away. Let's keep it. And use it on one of our projects in the future. I just want to see how long it will last. Just gonna do this that way. Empty box. Yeah, definitely need that. Wire. Hey look, more screws. Dude, I think this is gonna go straight to the scrap bin pile. There's more sawdust in the box than screws. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through this part. Loop. I was looking for this thing. Sorry, a point of dust. Oh look! Screws. I was starting to run out. Points for nothing. Freaking dust. I was looking for this like last year. Good to know they're there now. Interesting tool. I don't know. Smells like some type of glue. It's all in foreign language. Only the adhesive gives it away. Look at all the pipe stuff. I mean, some plumber they would probably kill to get this. Right? I don't know. Don't need that. What? Seems like a mix of stuff. I don't want to deal with that. So much garbage, bro. And some type of a lead strip. Oh look! It's Christmas. You got the remote control as well. No, you have the buttons don't work though. What should we do with this? I think we should put it inside the Kirves cab and then go for a night ride. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah. I need a new box for scrap steel. Everything is kind of full. That one. I can't believe I thought I might need that shit in the future. Wow. I was probably high on something like opium. Oh, that's just worthless. Yeah. I'm gonna store all the recycle center material into this corner. And sadly I don't have that red trailer anymore. Santa Claus took it away. But maybe I can use my own trailer to haul that stuff away. But yeah, I'm gonna store it all here temporarily. And once I've finished with the cleanup, once I have everything in one location, then I'm gonna haul it away, just like the scrap steel. You know, collecting scrap steel into boxes like this, it's pretty good, but it has one major downside. How are you gonna empty it? Yeah, there is no good way. If you try to dump it out, I'm pretty sure it's gonna get stuck around the edges, but then again you can't remove the edges because then the box is unstable. I probably need to hand empty these, or I could just kind of cut the sides open. I'm not really sure at the moment. Guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, collecting stuff in the box, terrific. Emptying it, not so much. Basically, guys, I'm gonna empty that area onto the table over there. I think most of it is junk, not even worth going through, but we'll see how much of it ends up on the table over there. Yeah, basically only one box, yeah. Everything else was just nonsense. Threw it away immediately. Basically we got like copper or brass signs. These are some Finnish company names, I don't know. Ah, Porras. Hisu Extra Heinola. Man, Finnish language is so adorable. Plus, I think I've been to Heinola. Yeah, at least once. But I have no use for this, so I'm gonna scrap them. We got a pretty cool looking clock with a hydrometer. and a thermometer. I'm betting the clock even works if we put like a battery in there. I'm definitely not gonna throw this away. This looks pretty neat. Empty box. Something utterly worthless. Oh, we got a gun, guys. Look at that. What? Is this a toy? I think this is a toy. Yeah, probably. How does this thing open? I've never fired a gun before, so... Actually, if you want to buy like a gun in Estonia, you need to go through some serious legal challenges. Unlike America, where you can just kind of go to a gun store and buy a tank. It's much easier there. It feels like there's something in here, but I... Lock. How do you reload this thing? Maybe you need to reload it manually, you know, this thing doesn't open up. You just kind of put some type of a ball in there, and then there's a spring or something which will push it out through that end. Made in Tokyo, Japan. Look at that. All the way from Japan down. Yeah, I think this is a toy. Maybe. I don't know. Now the remaining box is filled with these things. I don't know what the species is in English. In Estonian, it's kadakas. And it smells really great. They even make like sauna finish walls out of this stuff. Now we don't have a lot of these kadaka trees around, and I remember we had one, and I just kind of chopped it up, thinking that hey, I might need it one day. Who knows? There's not a lot of them here though. Wait, what? Dude, I told you I have that somewhere. Man, it's part of that clock thing. There should be one more. Oh, battery. Battery must be dead. Oh, look at that. I told you. I have these things. Part of the clock. What is this? Get lost. Not part of the group. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these things. But I'm gonna keep them because they smell so good. I mean, not even cat pee can ruin the smell. Let's go try to attach the balls. I need a sea shackle or something like that. What? Look at that. The balls are connected. The clock is 1 again. It's so dark in here. I'm gonna put some light on for you guys. Much better. But anyway, guys, that kind of takes care of mostly just garbage here. I'm thinking maybe I should keep these. It's like pretty decent plastic, and you can place stuff like wood on it, for example, and it will leave a nice air gap between the concrete and the wood. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna immediately throw them away. They were pretty expensive, I recall. Man, that thing weighs like 200 kilos. Plus it doesn't move so well in mud. I'm gonna keep it here for now. Probably gonna take it into the firewood shed in the future. As for the screws, like I said, I'm gonna deal with them later. I need to go buy more boxes. Then we can deal with that. And everything else remaining here is basically just woodworking tools that I'm gonna relocate. Maybe in this video, I'm not really sure at the moment. We'll see how things go. I figured I'm not gonna need to buy any order. What? Wait, one moment. I figured I'm not gonna need to order any steel. Yeah, that thing. No, not sure what I said first there. Sorry. And actually, I do have some steel here that I can build a rack out of. 1, 2, 3 pieces, has posts, and I'm pretty sure I can mend something else as the supports. Basically, I need to build something like this, like the steel rack that I have, but it needs to be open on one side so you can kind of put the material, the long pieces in from up front. You can't put anything from the side. Now inside the firewood shed, I want to add that rack into that corner, I mean wall. So now I can just kind of stack the rack with the Bobcat, for example. Drive in, put the boards there, and then back out. I don't need to hand stack anything. I think that's the best option, yeah. That would be a really cool thing to have, actually. No more hand stacking lumber. You know, right over there. But we'll see. If we're gonna do it in this video, we're gonna do it at the very end. I wanna do the cleanup part first. So this area is currently pretty much sorted now. I wanna do a bit of maintenance in the workshop as well. This is actually pretty good overall. It's just a couple of things that I would like to get out of here to make some more room. I need to actually wait a minute. Yeah, I kind of forgot to mention, guys. You know, emptying this room, it opens up that window. The workshop expansion window that I've been talking about like for 2 years now. Yeah. If you guys haven't followed me along, then I'm planning to remove this wall entirely and expand the workshop from there up to this wall. So in the future, the workshop will actually end with this wall. I will gain like 30 to 40 cubic meters of extra space for the workshop. And honestly, I can't wait until I get there. And you know what I'm doing right now, the cleanup, that's like the first step part of that project. I need to do it anyway. In the future, I need to remove that wall, so everything I have there needs to be relocated anyway. But I'm thinking right now, I have some stuff there that don't need to be there. Maybe I can kind of sort things out. Yeah. What? Oh, it's broken. Man, I don't need it if it's broken. guess you can use it like this as well, right? This actually works pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't throw it away. Okay, I'm gonna let that poison sink in for a couple of months, then I'm gonna pressure wash it again. Basically everything up there was just a bunch of gibberish. Except for this thing. This is very cool. What was that? She got nuts. These nuts. Whatever. Yeah. These are actually the wheel bearings for the Bobcat. Now I ordered them a while ago. Haven't even opened the box yet. Maybe one day, guys, we'll do that. Although I've heard it's a pretty hard job. It's not very easy. Gonna put them near. Gonna put them with Joseph parts. This battery is totally screwed. I think it's gonna explode. Look at that. It's just completely covered in acid. I know, it's leaking out from everywhere. Pretty bad. I'm gonna scrap this thing. I don't think this is salvageable. There's plenty of fluid left there, but $10 volts. Yeah, it's pretty dead. I mean, there's a hole in the plus terminal. Look at that. So it's leaking through that. Now, I'm not gonna do anything to this battery at the moment. If you guys have any suggestions, then maybe just kind of trying to repair that terminal post. Just gonna cut it off, maybe bore a new post. And perhaps some of you have some better ideas. It's leaking pretty heavily as well. Yeah, it's not just coming from the post, actually through the lead as well. I'm gonna scrap that. Everything else seems okay. With the cleanup, I finally found my oil block set. It's been missing for 2 years. I need a screw, please. One more. Danke. Okay, I think that takes care of the workout area as well. I told you guys, nothing much here. Let's move on. Nothing much there. Now let's focus on this side now. Luckily there's not a lot to do here. Basically the goal of this site for this year would be firewood storage. Now, we wanna put the winter supply into this corner. Also without the boxes, we're just gonna plain stack it somewhere in a corner. Now we're gonna save a lot of space with that. Plus, I don't need to restock this area every now and then. That was kind of annoying as well. But other than restacking, I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of this. That can stay. Firewood. Trash. Oh yeah, Super Scissor wanted these gone as well. So we're gonna get rid of those as well. And there's a bunch of paint and varnish and crap in the corner there. Expired milk. I put that little post there because of those planks. Got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 3-meter planks. They're all about half a meter wide and they're birch. So one probably weighs around 100 kilos. So like a half a ton up there. But I guess most of the weight is kind of on this post at the moment. So that was kind of levitating. It broke for no reason, man. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna get rid of all these as well. These wooden boxes. I mean, they're basically just... The bugs have eaten away most of it. Plus rat holes everywhere. It's just junk, not worth keeping. But what's next? I'm gonna keep this box. It's actually a pretty... This has been a pretty useful box because you know, all the cardboard waste and paper and wood chips and stuff like this straight into the bin and off to the fire pit. So I'm gonna keep that. Don't need this. And yeah, the glass has to go as well. This we're gonna keep. But essentially I need to clear this whole wall up in order to start the stacking process. Currently we're not sure how we're gonna sort the two different lengths out. We may need to build some temporary walls, not sure at the moment. Now it would be great if I could remove these two posts as well. I mean, that's pretty pointless, obviously, but this one is solid, it doesn't even move. So there's some weight on it, definitely. Oh man. Yeah, some weight on it. Most likely. Now hopefully Bobcat will even be able to lift this thing. Yeah, my end goal with the stuff is that I'm probably gonna put it under some concrete pour. Some type of a thicker slab, maybe next to the sawmill shed. That way I can get rid of it without hauling it away. And before I actually take it away, there's still a bunch of glass jars up there. Supermom said she does not need them anymore. She has new jars, so I can actually crush them as well. Get a bit of that action, right? This should be pretty okay. Grandmama's mushrooms. I'm gonna separate the steel leads. Yeah, don't mind me. Now this is the last remaining stuff upstairs. And currently I'm not sure if I'm gonna take it all there to the barn or shed. There's a bunch of books here, so definitely gonna take those. Let the books be in one location. And just some broken stuff. Can throw that and that away. Some sewing chairs, definitely need those. And the glass, however, is back there, so I have to move all the stuff away before you guys can see some action. Give me a second. And look at some of these books, guys. They're super old. They're like ancient books. I mean, for example, this one was from... there was some date in it. 49, so 1949. Wait a minute, what? 1884. It's over 100 years old, this thing. What? You know, maybe these things might even be worth something. Somewhat, I don't know. Maybe a museum would like this. They would probably have a field day, right? I'm not gonna throw any of this stuff away, guys. Maybe someone wants to document this stuff one day. I have room to keep them at the moment. Might be something interesting. Oh man, finally some action. What's that, guys? You want to see as well? No? Okay. Well, stare at this post then. So exciting. That's the best thing ever. Even the gravity is helping. Wow. That's so cool. I basically ran out of things to say, so I'm repeating myself. Wow. What's that, guys? You're bored of this post? No problem. We have another post over here. Whoops. No, it's just between you and me. It was one of the kids. I did not break anything. No, I think that went pretty well. And the one that missed, I'm pretty sure that was caused by a solar flare interfering with my aiming network. Stupid sun. Dude, I hope Bobcat can lift that, because I don't want to empty it by hand. That would be pretty bad. Bobcat. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna pack up the books. I'm gonna leave everything else up there. The storage room built for the loft area is still in play. So it kind of makes no sense to haul stuff there and in the future haul stuff back. Just gonna keep them there, move them around if we need to. Deal with them at the other time. But you know, we can move to the next thing. what hell shall await us here? Actually, not that bad. It's kind of bad, but not the worst. I did go over with Supermom and we did discuss what to throw out and what to keep. And honestly, I think some of you will be a bit disappointed. But you know, nothing I can really do about that. It's just the way life is. Sorry guys. But basically, I think we're just gonna keep some of the stuff and some of the stuff we're gonna throw away. For example, these wooden boxes, don't need those. Don't care. About the piano as well. Yeah, I'm gonna throw that away as well. I did debate it a long time whether to place it in the cabin over here or do something else with it. But I think it's just not worth it. I mean, the thing is out of tune anyway. Plus, it's like probably has been like a hotel for rats for the past 20 years at least. So it's just gonna get rid of it. Not worth it. Plus, the thing is like really super heavy. I can't lift it on my own into the cabin. Down there we got some pointless crap. We got that steel or cast iron scale over here. But this thing has been, same story, kind of always in the way. Always move it from one place to another. Currently I'm not sure yet, but I think I'm gonna scrap that as well. But I think I'm gonna keep some of the stuff here, because stuff like that, you know, giant windows which weigh 200 kilos, I can't really move them around on my own. So, plus if you need them one day, it's really easy and convenient to get them from here in this place. Now there's like a kitchen cabinet set here as well, but we don't need it. However, I think I'm gonna keep some of them because it has like these nice shelf systems which I might use in the workshop. I mean, it's definitely better than what I have right now. I mean, this thing, man, that thing is always stuck. That thing comes in two, also doesn't go inside. Everything's kind of crooked, doesn't work. That thing doesn't move. That thing doesn't move. That thing doesn't move. Oh, that moves. Good to know. Oh, that also moves. Very nice. So, yeah. So mark my words, guys. One day, whenever we get that piece of crap out of the workshop, I'm gonna fire up Joseph. I'm gonna drive over that shit off a desk. Mark my words. Now about the windows, I'm probably gonna keep those. Currently I have no plans to put either of these two windows anywhere. But you know, these things, well, actually they're pretty expensive. I mean, if you want to buy a window like this with an additional door like that, you're probably looking about 1,500 bucks at least. You know, Santa Claus got that one for 50 bucks. Yeah, and that one for free. So yeah, windows are really expensive. Now, if you need one, then it's really good if you have like a pair or set. And this thing is broken for some reason. I'm not really sure why. Plus that doesn't work. I'm gonna get rid of this. Don't need this. Can't burn the plastic though. And then we're gonna keep this. I mean, I don't need this part. Put that there. Put like a piece of plywood on top of it or hide it under a desk somewhere. And I have two nice cupboards, right? Those things. Good stuff. Also this. I mean, there's some problems down there, right? Plus it smells like cat pee. What is this? No, not that, guys. That's a broken mirror. But what is this thing? Oh, I know. It's something that will heat the atmosphere at the end of the video. And this is old medicine cabinet, but all the windows broke for some reason, and it has no shelves on it whatsoever. So I don't want it. I'm gonna scrap this as well. Istuttu kuskil. Nyt on niitä varmaan. Yeah, I did look online and scale like this. They go for about 200 bucks. Actually, I only found one listing and the guy is asking 200 for it. It looks exactly the same. Well, actually, you know, this looks nicer, but this looks fancier, if that makes any sense. This looks pretty plain, but it, you know, the condition of the paint, no rusty business on it or anything like that. I mean, on this the dial doesn't even move, it's rusted shut. Luckily we have the right tool. This thing is way off. It's showing 83 kilos. But I'm pretty sure I'm like 75. Yeah, I don't really want to sell it. I don't want to deal with that waste of time, in my opinion. The year date on it is 1969, so 31 plus 25. That's over 50 years old. I'm not sure. I think I should be able to keep this for now. Put it in the garden somewhere. Look at that, man. I think nobody will even notice it. Blends in with the wall. No, at least it's not that heavy. Unlike that stupid piano. Now guys, if you're wondering about the carpets, then why don't I throw them away? But they're actually pretty useful when doing dirt work near like a finished road or something. And you can throw that stuff on top of the asphalt shavings, for example, while you're digging next to the thing, doing some type of work. They are pretty durable. You can dry a bobcat on them. They will not break apart that easily, and they will keep the asphalt shavings from mixing with dirt. I do have a couple of upcoming projects where I might need those, so I'm just gonna keep them for now. In the future though, this is not a very good storage location for them, obviously. Actually, don't really like it at all. Maybe I'm gonna put it behind the shed. Might look a bit better. Yeah, does look a bit better. As for everything else in this bin, I think I'm gonna keep them for now. They're mostly just cabinets and those things, and I think there's like 3 of them somewhere. I think there's a fully functional dishwasher down there. Then we have that air sucking or grease sucking option, and mostly just a bunch of cabinets that I might use in either the main workshop or the woodworking workshop in the future. So I'm not gonna throw them away right now. If I don't need them in the future, then I'm gonna dispose of them. But right now they can stay, yeah. Plus they don't really take up a lot of space. And actually I was hoping to start parking bobcat under this carport area. Now I should be able to nicely fit the firewood box back there and then drive the bobcat against the wall. Should leave me like a little pathway to the firewood box. Look at that. Pretty cozy. But anyway guys, I'm gonna go drop off the grand prize. And then let's go sort out the firewood business inside the main house. I think I need to build some walls. After the third round of repairs, the tractor is actually working pretty good. One little thing broke on it though. It's not very important, however. That thing's just quit on me. I don't know. Just gave up. Doesn't work anymore. Plus the brakes, they do work, but they kind of suck. So we need to look at those in the future as well. Handbrake works pretty good, but the brakes, normal brakes don't work very well. They kind of work, but not really. bring the bobcat later here. Put the thing a bit higher. Okay guys, so I did a bit of that complex calculation stuff, and in theory I should be able to fit like 40 boxes or 40 square meters of firewood into the area while still having a little bit of space on the other side. So I'm thinking I'm gonna make the wall, one of the walls here, and the second one will be there. So that way we'll have a little corner here to put stuff, and well, technically all that side should be free as well. Put stuff there as well if we need. 2 separate boxes, so we can sort out the shorter pieces and the longer pieces. 40 boxes. I think I have about 50 here at the moment. 47. Yeah, almost 50. Wow, actually I was pretty spot on. But we should be able to fit most of these into the main house. Then we should be like at least 2 years we should be covered in fire. We don't need to like make anything for ourselves. We can make everything to sell. So I'm gonna go grab some 2x4s. Let's build those two walls, and then we'll do a lot of stacking. Oh, by the way guys, I'm gonna clear one thing quickly up. You know, a while back I told you guys that we're planning to build a couple of rooms on this area as well. That's why we cleaned it up in the first place. But you know, things changed after I got the full ownership of the homestead. Now if you're unaware, then a year and a half ago now, I believe, the entire homestead was owned between 2 different families, and I bought the other side out. So we control the homestead now 100%. And that's why we wanted to build a couple of rooms on this side, because the house was also divided in between 2 families. But because the other family is not in the picture anymore, building 2 rooms here is no longer a priority, and plans have obviously changed. So that's why I'm putting firewood back here, because this area is currently available for that option. Before it was not. But most likely we'll still build the 2 rooms here in the future, but not right now. Yeah, I can't even give you like a date when we're gonna do that. Best guess, maybe in like 5 years time. Maybe sooner, maybe not sooner. But you know, one day it's gonna happen. Hopefully that information clears things up. So let's continue. Me? Why are you so big? Holy cow. Now if you drive a screw into the hardwood and kind of forget about it, then that thing will just get really stuck there. Oh man, another one broke. Whoa, whoa, whoa! did they even got that? Now if you can figure out why it's not moving, then just get a bigger hammer. See? Works every day. Oota, ei. Joppen puhus. And that takes care of the wall part. We should be able to nicely stack 2 different lengths of firewood into each box. And it should be pretty good. I don't think it's gonna like bend through with the weight of the firewood pressing down on it. But anyway, I think we can almost stack firewood now. I'm just gonna adjust the lights a bit. They're kind of off. Well, let the great stacking mission begin. That is gonna be very fun. guys, I think I'm gonna throw you on a quick time lapse. I mean, this is obviously gonna take forever. 40 boxes. Yeah, I'm thinking like couple of days, maybe in 3. But basically, I would videotape this, but I don't think I have enough hard drive space to store all the storage. So let's time lapse this part. we've gone a full circle now. Maybe some of you remember when I assembled these boxes right here. Aww. Why is it so tight in here? Guys, I think the front axle and the new blue are about to exit the room. I mean the steering mechanism. The wheels are just kind of all over the place. What's up, bro? But yeah, the wheels are just kind of flopping around like crazy. I think it's just gonna. I think something's gonna snap soon. But in other news, yeah, the mass switch thing, it's just kind of broke. Doesn't lock anymore. But I can still start the tractor. I just need to hold this thing down. But in other news, I think it's going great. All of a sudden it got kind of dark. I think my buddy is here. Seems kind of sketchy. We're getting a lot of these thunderstorms lately. It's like almost every day, actually. And I don't mind it at all. Seems pretty cool, honestly. Thunder is something that you don't get during the winter time, only during the summertime. I'm gonna go into the tractor, just in case. Gotta make a delivery anyway. Oh, now you work. Yeah, okay. not broken. We do the rain. You know, this camp is actually pretty good. I'm actually not wet. Look at that rain. Holy hell. Hopefully nothing will break. Wow, that's actually pretty bad. What the hell? The entire tree line is about to fall over, look at that. Maybe not. Ooh. Scary. I think something's gonna break, man. That does not look normal. I'm kind of stuck here as well. I can't go anywhere. Whoa. Kaboom. Okay, looks like the winds have kind of slowed down, but the rain is still heavy. I think nothing broke. I hope. I'm still kind of recovering from the last breakage. Insane amount of water. Holy God. This year has been a problem actually. All the fields are kind of flooded. It was in the news even. But the farmers are having like a really hard time with this year's rainfall. This doesn't help much, I think. Look at my road, bro. It's a river. Quite literally. Mother Nature doing its thing. Nothing you can do about that. Oh, look at that. Getting wind again. I would love to get some better shots for you guys, but you know, I don't want to die, so I think that's a noble cause not to do that. Look at that, the freaking thunder right over here. Well, if something catches on fire, then at least I have a couple of those things there. Fire extinguishers, yeah, those things. Stupid wind! Blow some other way! I'm getting wet here. Lock my door. Now it's blowing that way. Before it was blowing that way, now it's blowing that way. But you know, I think it's clearing up. I can see some sunlight at the horizon. Should be over soon. Yeah, definitely. We got some sunny business back there as well. Look at that. Much better. Wish the winds were so powerful that it would just kind of pick up all the crap that I need to take away anyway. And it's just kind of slingshot it to space or something. That would be helpful. Maybe. can actually see the sun now. Reflecting off the clouds, but it's there. It's kind of cool how the rain clouds just kind of ends, and then there's blue sky. I'm gonna get out of the cab soon, so maybe we'll get some better pictures. The action is going on over there at the moment, but maybe there's nothing above us. There's still a little bit left. We can wait a bit more. Water. The thunder action is just non-stop at the moment. Lightning after lightning after lightning. Holy hell. What the hell happened here? Look at that. What a mess. That was a mean cloud. That was a really mean cloud. It kind of ends there, as you can see. You can't see the other side anymore. Holy hell! You guys saw that? Kaboom! Yes, Ricky, kaboom! Such action. Oh. Hopefully you got that. And that's quite far away though. I'm not sure, maybe it's coming back. It decided to turn around. Now let's go droning. And maybe we can see some cooler stuff. Hopefully the drone won't get hit by lightning. The cloud starts from there and then just kind of... I think the main action is there, yeah. Oh, look at that shower. Shower business. Can't even see anything. You guys remember that super lightning storm that we had? It was in my odd ends videos. Maybe that video is not out yet. but no, we ended up missing that lightning storm just by a hairpin. It just kind of side swiped us, I guess. But you know, that thing actually caused huge amount of damage. Those ice blocks, can't remember the name. Ah, hail, yeah, that thing. Hail the size of golf balls. No, actually bigger, baseball balls, yeah. Insane. That can actually cause some serious damage. So maybe it's good that it missed us. Oh, by the way, this cloud is basically nothing next to that one. That one was huge. And if you guys haven't seen that one yet, then I did get it on video. I did some droning around, so that will be in the odd ends videos. I'm not sure which episode, but it's somewhere there. And while we're already droning around, maybe let's go take a quick peek. Maybe something broke. Oh, the gear is still there. That's good. I don't see anything broken. Yeah, I wonder what that thing is. What, the Ripper, maybe? Yeah. Whoa! Okay. Yeah, looks like it's moving away now, so we can continue work. Guys, I didn't notice it before, but something did actually break. It hit the cabin from the other side. Not good. Now I noticed that there was something here, but this does not belong to the tree that we trimmed down. So that's from somewhere else. Then I noticed, hey, there's like a lot of leaves. Why is that? And then not again, man. What? I think there's like 2 trees actually, and the thing hit the corner of the building. I think there's quite a bit of damaged tiles actually, because I can see a lot of them. It also slammed into, holy hell, man. This is a lot of damage. It looks like 2 trees, maybe even more. But at least this corner is pretty strong, so that took the hit. I can't even. I have to go around. I can't even assess damage. I'm really unlucky with trees this year. I don't know what's going on. Look at that. That's really messed up. There's a lot of damage up there. I mean, the concrete tiles are great, but if you like hit them with a hammer or a tree, then they're pretty bad actually. They will just shatter very easily. No, I don't have any insurance on this building, so I think I need to make an extra video about this, so I could recover to some degree. It's just annoying. More unnecessary work. Stuff that I did not plan to do. So guys, I'm gonna continue this mess right now. I'm gonna finish up with the cleanup project first, then I'm gonna deal with the cabin cleanup. And the roof on the cabin, it has undercoating on it, under the tile I mean, so it should not leak through, unless the undercoat got screwed as well. Not sure at the moment, but now I wanna finish something before I start something else. Kuradi naelad, ma pakkusin putsi kinni, midagi ei hoia enam, onju. What is this? Man, everything breaks for no reason. Maybe it would have been faster to take the boxes one at a time to the fire site, rather than making a huge mess with the excavator. Maybe, I don't know. This is much better, guys, because unlike putting stuff back in a cardboard box, you actually have a bit more room left over. Am I right? Now that's the second time that spot has collapsed, and now all the rock walls I have built, all of them, I mean, there has been only 2 specific spots where the collapses have taken place. And one is that, and the next one is there. So next to 2 bigger rocks. I mean, it's obvious. The bigger rocks are just assholes. They push the smaller ones away. But overall, these walls are actually pretty stable, I would say. Now, even if collapses happen, they are very local. They only happen to like a small area. And it's very easy to patch it up. For example, that took me like a couple of minutes only to patch up. And yesterday I rammed into this wall with the Bobcat. Whoops. Yeah, I know. But yeah, just a local collapse. Took me like a couple of minutes to patch it up. What a mess. Now, I can probably fill all the boxes inside the building right now, except the final 11 or 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 12. These I made during the sawmilling video, so these are due too wet. They can stay outside. But that one, and I think there's like 4 more behind there. Now technically I think I can fit the boxes inside, but right now I'm thinking I may not have enough room to stack them all. The problem is that there's too many of the shorter versions. These things, too many of those. So I think I'm just gonna grab like 2 more because the bottom one is longer. So yeah, I'm gonna grab these 2 and then hopefully everything will fit. I'm gonna cut that part off. At start I did not bother to cut that one because I figured it's gonna make the boxes maybe too weak. But alas, I don't think that's the case. This thing should be still pretty strong. Now I watched this YouTube channel called Every Day with Nick, and he has his own firewood business, but for firewood he uses the same boxes to store, dry, and then sell. And his versions are something like this. No drawbar in the middle there, because that kind of gets in the way if you want to empty it. It doesn't bother that much if you fill it, but if you want to empty it, when you kind of have to go through that like that. So I think removing that bar is worth it, and it's gonna make emptying the box a lot easier. But anyway, I'm gonna commence with the stacking mission. I think I got my day planned out for myself. This is gonna take forever. Sadly, I only have like 3 boxes which are gonna go into this bin at the moment. Everything else is small, meant for the center bin. I'm not sure if I'm gonna fit. That's why I did not wanna take the last 6 boxes in, because if it's not gonna fit, then I have to take it out again. That's like an unnecessary extra work, right? Rather try to avoid that. Another time lapse, perhaps? No. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Super cocaine mode. Let's go. Maybe I can tweak the resolution a bit. So it wouldn't take so much space. Turn that knob over there. Press that button over there. Shake. Oh man, I can set the resolution to 1 by 1. click. Dude, that's much better. Holy hell, man. I can record at least 2 solid years of content with that resolution. Man, this is amazing. Why did I not do this before? Dude, can I go even lower? Click, click, click. Look at that. Negative resolution, guys. I can keep recording forever. What?
Ma imestan sinu tööd. Ma ei jõudnud vanasti ka nii palju, nagu sina jõuad. Noorena ka nii palju. Aga vaata, see kilje on ikka päris aitanud. Need on ju väljas tulnud või? Jumalast kuivad.
Nii.
Leits, siin. Leitsin siin prügikastega. Lähen ära, ma segan sind vist, jah? On nii või? Segan või?
Sorry, ma ei kuulanud, mis sa ütlesid.
Kas ma segan sind või?
Ah?
Kas ma segan sind või? Kurdiks jäid või?
Jah.
Kurdiks jäid või?
Jah.
Jah. No siis mina olen 2 kurti, mina olen ka kurt siis. No, 2 ühesugust. No, okei.
3. kurt kutsub.
Siin oled.
What? What do you want? I don't know. Man, I'm already out. What? I was starting to like this crap. Nope. Oh, by the way, guys, you remember that giant ass storm we had yesterday? Apparently all the water is in the stream now. And there's a lot of water there. Plus, check this out. Dude, I shouldn't have put stupid sand here. Bunch of holes now. Huh. Yeah, the sand is over there. It kind of washed itself out. Addition to that, look at the road. It's like a rock road. Yeah, all the sand went downhill into the stream. Rocks are the only things left. You know, coming up this hill with the tractor, it's just insane. It's like you're driving over constant speed bumps. It's so bad. I'm kind of jumping against the roof all the time. I mean, I can't even walk here normally. Oh yeah, that thing is still there. Whatever. Water is more important. Ooh. Rock. No, I've never seen so much water in the stream before, especially during the summertime. I guess heavy rainfall did not just hit this area. Actually, a lot of the water just kind of ends up in the stream. Oh, by the way, guys, you remember when I put a bunch of dirt in this area? Well, this is how it looks right now. Pretty nice. Pretty nice grass, except a couple of spots. Yeah, I need to add a bit of topsoil there, I think. But overall, it looks pretty good. My private ocean, check it out. Looks pretty cool. Oh, by the way, guys, there's like a little birdie nest here. I'm not sure if you can see anything, but I mean, super mom. kind of pissed off. I am sorry, okay? I wasn't gonna eat your babies. But anyway, guys. It looks like I still have a little bit of room left over there. So I think it's safe to bring in the final 6 boxes. Man, this is gonna take years to get rid of. I'm thinking 2 or 3 years at least. But Super Sister told me that she can actually use that stuff to heat one of the bigger fireplaces as well. So not just a small one. That way we can get rid of it faster, I guess. But still a lot. Let's go to work, Bobby. So I think it's the most amount of work I've done ever in a single day. I feel like I'm about to fall apart. I'm gonna pick this up tomorrow. What the hell is that thing? What is that? What? Dude, that makes a lot more sense. I'm so confused. Man, I can't even do work. One moment. Okay, that's much better. 6 boxes, guys. Place your bets. Will it fit? Well, I'm gonna try to make it fit, but I think it's pretty close. In the best case scenario, I can do like 2.5 boxes per row, and I can only do 1 more row, plus that one has been already started. Although I can put a little bit there as well, but the final row can't be as tall because it's gonna hit the log. So it's kind of maybe, but yeah, I'm not sure at the moment. It's kind of a maybe. Is that better? I don't know. You know, honestly guys, this is starting to get really boring now. Or rather, irritating is the word I'm looking for. Luckily it's over though. I do have one left, but clearly we don't have any room. However, I think this is actually good. You know, because the Super Scissor can't even reach that high up there. So I need to build some type of escalator for her. And that box, it will give me some... It will give me a bit of headroom, time-wise, to build that thing. But anyway guys, I think this is sorted now, almost. I mean, that part took quite a bit of time. If you're curious, about 2.5 days. And about the same time as it took me to bore the firewood shed floor. 2.5 days. And for obvious reasons, I'm not gonna empty the woodworking workshop, yeah, that one. I'm not gonna do it in this video for obvious reasons. I mean, I'm already like 4 hours too long. But then we're gonna try to wrap it up as fast as possible. I think we only have like 1 more go to do and then we're finished. Luckily this part is pretty easy. I just need to pop crap around a lot. Basically my plan is pretty simple. Now I want this area to be my boxes that I want to keep. So I mean I need to move the logs, and I was thinking I'm gonna put the logs there. Then boxes go there. Firewood. And I have steel here. This is kind of, you know, a bad spot, but whatever. Empty boxes there. Empty firewood boxes there, and full firewood boxes on this side. So that's my current plan. Basically I just want to clear this whole building side out. I need to empty it. I think let's do like one more quick time lapse about this. With some amazing music, of course. Drink up, little buddy. You're gonna help me finish this video. Gonna need all the counterweight I can get. Let's go, Misha. selle trolli panen. Siin on peale. Look at that, guys. Finally that thing is useful for something. Tere.
Ma viisin sisse ära need asjad.
Ahah.
Kokku sain sellesse vindi lõppu.
Korras.
Jaa. Nüüd on... Aga ütleme nii, et üks videomontaaž sellest, kuidas seda kokku panna.
Ja. Guys, I think this came out really good, actually. About midway I realized, hey, I'm gonna have so much space left over. Might as well put the Bobcat attachments here as well. Basically they all nicely fit, yeah. I put garbage that I don't need immediately on the back plan. And then stuff I use more regularly up front. No, honestly, I still have a little bit of room left over. Honestly, I like this setup a lot more what I had before. It's obviously a lot more organized, right? Got the empty boxes over there, then boxes filled with stuff that I don't want to throw away, which I might need. So I'm gonna keep those there, and then all the steel. You know, empty boxes over here, so if I need something to collect, then I can just grab a box, no problem. Beer there, lock deck and locks. And what I like the most actually is that I got this whole area cleared up. I never really liked it, it was ugly as hell. I'm sure you guys agree. Now the ugliness is somewhere deeper in the forest where people can't see that crap. But guys, I needed to clear this up anyway. I mean, I wanted to remove this stump, right? So I needed to clear everything around the stump anyway. Also this area nicely cleared up. Actually Super Sister will probably be very happy about this. She's been moaning about this situation for the good part of last year actually. You know, because the kitchen is right there, and she never liked those white boxes which were pointing out on the side of the building. But yeah guys, same situation. In order to start the tractor shed renovation project, I needed to clear this area up anyway. So already done that. Did the prep work for 2 projects already. But anyway guys, still not quite done with this video yet. Now I need to get rid of that bunch, and then there's another bunch over there, right behind me. Honestly, I'm not sure how I'm gonna go about it. And basically I only have like 2 options. Either I order scrap truck, they come here and then I load this stuff on them, or I try to haul it away myself. I figured I can haul it away myself if I do the first trip taking the bigger pieces, and then just kind of put 2 boxes on the trailer. 1, 2, that's 3, 4 total trips. I think I have like 3 tons here maximum, so legally that should be okay. So that should be okay. And this bunch, it's not a lot, but hauling this stuff with an open trailer kind of sucks. You need to tie everything down or put a tarp on it. Oh, hi. Guess I'm gonna haul it away myself. Yeah. How does this stupid box take more room pressed down than it did not pressed down? Might need these things. Okay. This is gonna take forever. I'm looking at maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe like 5 trips to the scrapyard. Yeah. No, I'm gonna keep the tractor door. Steve wants it, so I'm gonna give it to him. No, I don't need that one, but no, he wanted it. So, in my defense, though, the junkyard is not very far away. I'm guessing it's like a 6 or 7 minute drive, so it's not really a big deal. And I'm hoping to get rid of this and rid of that by the end of the day. Now the recycle center or the landfill site is a bit further, but not still a lot, maybe like 10 minutes. So let's get to work. Yes, Steve, I'm not gonna throw your door away, don't worry about it. Dude, I checked it last year. Stop reminding me. On the road. Again. Again. On the road again. With ants pants. But yeah, like I said, it's not far. We should arrive there any moment now. And we're here. It took a bit longer because I had to buy a pallet of donuts. Also eat them. Tere!
Pane sinna taha hunnikusse. Pane veel on peaalde kuskil, ma lükkan pärast tõsta.
Mis kellani te muidu lahti olete täna?
5-ni.
Ma tuleks muidu veel, et äkki paned siis lihtsalt kirja, vaata.
Jah, nii.
Davai.
Ma kaalun ikkagi tühjalt.
Ja. Let's go get the second round. Okay, now I have 3 more trips left with the boxes, but that one seems kind of low. Maybe I can find something extra. Put something extra there. Ooh, Joseph, come here, drive on the ramp for testing purposes. It's for testing purposes. Let's go. I'm pretty sure I don't need that. I'm gonna bring the tool with me as well. I'm probably gonna end up cutting the boxes open and just emptying them that way. I think emptying them from the top is just gonna take forever. I mean, I only have like 4 more hours until the place closes down today. I'd like to finish it. Well, at least this would be great. Maybe the guy wants to take it with the box. That would be the best option. But I don't think so. Ma mõtlesin, et äkki ma lõikan ühe külje maha ja sa tõstukiga siis lükkad maa peale pikali või?
Väga peenikest puudiga on sees või?
No seal ikka on küll jah.
Ma tahan need tünni saada, ma ei taha neid maha. Järgmine kord sa tuled ja sõidad üle sellest jamast ja on sul rehvid puruks.
Ja.
Reka ei võta seda üles kogu, see peab kõik tünnidesse saama. Aga aja sinna kuskile ja hakkame vaatama. Ma pean siin lepingut tegema, järjest autosid tuleb, ma ei saa tõesti midagi teha ka praegu.
Okay.
Ma ei tea,
And did both of those boxes by hand. The guy told me that he doesn't want to get like little things on the ground, bolts, nuts, nails, stuff like that. So using the hand job is the only option we have. Now, emptying those 2 boxes actually wasn't that bad. I thought it's gonna be a lot more annoying because I can like stand on the side of the trailer so that I'm at the elevated position, which will give me an advantage reaching in. So I can empty about 90%, and then for the remaining 10 I need to go inside the box to empty the bottom. Took me about, I don't know, about maybe like 10-13 minutes to empty both the boxes. It wasn't that bad actually. So I'm gonna go try to grab 2 more and well, honestly I have like almost 3.5 hours still. Should be able to make it just fine. I'm just concerned about this one box, or a couple of them. I recall that it was just kind of filled with tiny things like bolts and nuts and stuff like that.
Valmis sulle, noh. Vähemalt 3 massi, noh. Jah. Loppusta pärast nagu hiivu enam, proovisid ära. Läks ikka kooli pätsi. Teis mis saab?
Oh man, this took actually some time. The first box was just filled with steel mud. That was so bad. But whatever. One more drift, guys. Man, what a workout! Luckily I had help. The moment of truth. How much weight did we have? Well, it wasn't quite as much as I was expecting. Weight-wise, it was about 2 tons. And I got 350 euros for it. For spending an entire day hauling scrap steel. Well, not the entire day, but still. About 5 hours, give or take. But basically, guys, I have good news and I have bad news. The good news is that we can go buy ice cream because we just got 350 bucks. The bad news is that what is the bad news? right. The bad news is that the recycle center is closed on Monday. So we can't haul that crap away. But I can make the load and still haul it away tomorrow. But maybe that's also good news. I'm kinda tired. Plus I need my ice cream. Boarding like cats and dogs out there. But anyway, I forgot to tell you that there is one more piece of good news. I did not destroy the boxes, so I can reuse them. And I think it's worth it. It's kind of slow to empty them, for sure. But the last time I took scrap steel away, it was when I started the cabin project. And dude, how many years ago was that? Like 5 now? Maybe even 6? So you don't do this stuff every day or every week. So I think it's fine. Look at this crap. Anyone needs some water? Man, we have too much. Really lucky that I got the last box unloaded before this arrived. Wow. Would have been insane. Oh, by the way, I didn't get ice cream because you know they're gonna pay out the $3.50 like sometime next week. So I can't buy ice cream at the moment. Sorry. I'm gonna fit it all. Check it out. Ooh. Nothing left. I told you guys. I told you I'm a professional cable repairman. I just get stuff done. Prime example right there. But that's about it, guys. Once that piece of garbage rolls out of the homestead, well, then I'm free. Yeah, no more stuff left. Useless stuff, I mean. Homestead cleanup went pretty well. Yeah, also the firewood setup. That kind of worked out pretty good as well. Should have a pretty healthy supply now. And oh yeah, the screws. Oh look, bunch of wild boxes has appeared. What a shocking development. Kuradi laud saab otsa. Now I'm gonna try to quickly do this part. Basically, I'm just gonna say me a lot, and then cut everything from the middle between two me's. It should go something like this. Philip said, kes todo sitta vaja. All right. Me. Dude, I have no idea what's going on. This makes no sense. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this mess up now. I think the mission was pretty much achieved. And Steve promised to come and pick that up. I'm not sure what he's gonna use it for because he doesn't have a D40 tractor. And that's from the old Blue, and it's been sitting in a box somewhere for the good part of last 10 years. Yeah, honestly, you can't even get into the stupid cab without the door. So with the door, it's just impossible. What a mess. Holy hell. That guy needs to get back to work. The situation there is just horrible. But yeah, mission accomplished. I'm gonna go now before I think of something else to say.